A controversial new mandate in Oklahoma not only allows public school teachers to incorporate the Bible into their curriculum, it requires them to do so. It's the latest in a growing movement across America to incorporate more religion, namely Christianity, into public school classrooms. Supporters say it's a crucial piece of history intertwined in U.S. core values. Critics say it's an obvious violation of the separation of church and state. Joining me now is Ryan Walters, Oklahoma State Superintendent of Public Instruction. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on this morning.
I'm glad to have you here because, I grew up in a school system where we did do prayer in school, so it's not foreign to me. But you and I both know times have changed. What do you say to critics that directly say that this directly contradicts what our founding fathers wanted, that there be a clear separation of church and state? How does this not violate that?
Right. Well, because this is historical. When we talk about our history with our young people, we talk about the Constitution, we talk about the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson saying we're endowed by our Creator. Well, what do you mean by that? Martin Luther King Jr. referencing multiple examples in the Bible in his letter from a Birmingham jail and justifying the civil rights movement. Well, how do you talk to students about this if you don't mention the Bible? The left has pushed the Bible out of school, which doesn't give our kids historical context for major moments in American history. So we're going to put the Bible back in school. We're proud to be the first state to put the Bible back in our school classrooms. And our kids are going to understand American history without the left pushing the Bible out of school. Faith played a role in American history, and our kids are going to know that.
Mr. Walters, I can hear my pastor just applauding you right now in the back of my mind, because I also believe that if you have people share the same values, it's harder to hate your neighbor if you all understand and kind of grow up with the same thing there. But what would you say to Jewish students or Muslim students or students of any other faith other than Christianity in Oklahoma who have no spiritual connection at all to the Christian Bible? Why should those students be forced maybe to learn what you and I grew up learning?
Well, because it's the history of this country. I mean, that's the thing about this is folks on the left, they can be upset, angry, not like it, but they can't change our history. This is the history of the country. And here's the reality is they don't have to, agree with it. They don't have to agree, or they don't have to convert to Christianity by any means. We're not pushing a faith on somebody here. But what we are doing is making sure our kids understand the historical context of moments in American history. And that means referencing the Bible when it's historically accurate. That means talking and fleshing out those examples. President Lincoln quotes from the Bible prolifically throughout his time in the White House. You have to explain what these individuals said that faith meant to them, how it drove their decision making. That's going to be very important for our kids to understand historical events.
And speaking to how it's a country founded on how in God we trust, and how we even use the Bible to swear in our commanders in chief at each inauguration. Now, some critics have argued that the Torah and even the Quran, even literature from the Satanic Temple, should be included in this mandate. Why should the Bible supersede those texts which are sacred to millions of people?
They don't have the historical impact in this country's history that the Bible does. Again, we're going where history is going to take us. We are not going to censor facts or tell our kids, listen, we'll give you all the context for historical events. Well, unless that means the Bible, we're not going to reference when individuals in history quoted the Bible or said the Bible drove them. And again, how do you even explain these events if you don't talk about the Bible? You have to give context for, again, letter from a Birmingham jail from Martin Luther King Jr. He is giving historical examples to justify his positions. You can't take that out. It doesn't even make any sense. And our kids have to understand our history in order to make sure that our country is living up to those values it was founded on.
And letters from a Birmingham jail are absolutely the foundation of the civil rights movement. Ryan Walters, thank you so much, sir.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.